Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you my daily routine as a French exchange student from a French boarding school. So, as you know, I used to go to a French academy for the girls, but now I go to this co-ed small school called Royale. I try to be nice though. So, after getting ready and being dressed in proper French attire, I go to the front door and I put on my heels and make sure my makeup is nice. In France, we are taught that we must be presentable at all times. Of course, we must always wear heels to school because that is part of my old French uniform. I just like to wear my old uniform, not every day though, I switch it up. I have multiple other clothing that I will show you later. Next, I am going to head to breakfast. So the first thing I do when I head to breakfast is that I walk. I never fly to breakfast because I need to conserve my energy, and I must make sure that I am walking straight and walking like a lady of France. So I walk downstairs and then I get my breakfast for the day. I prefer to get things that are healthy, as you say. Now, I try to remain kind, but sometimes people order things that are disgusting and I have to say something. But today I'm just going to have some simple toast and some fruit, along with some orange juice I believe I got. Yes, it is very good food here. The machines I'm not too concerned about. I like to eat very slowly and very goodly because in my eyes, a lady always eats nice and slow. At least in the French school, we all ate together at a long table. The food was always the same. I like choosing food. Anyway, the next thing I do is that I go to my locker and I get my books for class. Now, I try to fly gracefully, but sometimes, as you can see, I slip up. If my mother saw this, oh dear, I would die. Anyway, I get my books and then I go to class. After my first class, I fly gracefully back from baking. Baking is usually our first class of the day. They switch up the schedule often, yet I prefer baking to get over with. Now, I like French cupcakes in baking because, of course, I'm French. Yes, you know. Anyway, I go to my next class and I get my books. No, I don't go to class actually, I get my books. That's what I was saying. Yes. And I get ready for PE. Now, PE is an interesting class. Now, I would say it's fun, kind of, but it's very, very, very competitive, which is something I am definitely used to. The girls in my old French school were very competitive. PE, we didn't have it, we did horseback riding. But we had obstacle courses every other day at 6 a.m. sharp. Anyway, it was a very good class, but I prefer this PE better, especially because you get to dress in nice outfits. At my old school, you had to dress in your skirt and heels for PE. It was horrifying, because they wanted you to teach you must be a lady no matter what sport or activity that you are doing. Anyway, I go to class. It is a very interesting class, as I told you, but here we go. After a small amount of classes compared to my French school, we go to lunch. I like to have a wonderful, healthy lunch. Now, I don't always have healthy lunches, but at the other school, we are taught to eat healthy, so I try. Today, I'm having ramen noodles. It is a very, very, very good school. But I also purchased my dinner at this time because I like to have dinner in my room with my roommate all the time. After eating a wonderful, wonderful lunch, I decide to eat more lunch. Now, I don't do this often, but when I do, I indulge in delicacies. Today, I had 2 ramen bowls, which is extreme for me. After a long, hard day of work, not really compared to my French school, I get ready for bed and then I go out on my terrace. I was greatly placed with the best room in the entire school. Yes, it's true, I have the best room. Very, very true. As you know, my French school was much larger, but I did not have the best room, actually. In the school, since I am so wonderfully, wonderfully gifted in my studies, I've given the best room. Now, I lay down for a bit, and then I decide to retire and go to sleep. I love sleeping. Makes me forget about my troubles.